Hey folks, it's Lindsey Host with SPS back in the building over at Romulus Middle School. I'm with the high school football team today. It's been a great day, and I'm with my guy from way back since the inception of SPS, showing me love, had me going across that Mackinac Bridge coming up to Lake State, right?
Yes, sir.
My guy Marcus Davis, also representing Grindhouse, but let it be known he's over here in a number of capacities. But are you doing strength and conditioning for the football team now?
Yep, strength and conditioning, a little bit of offensive line work as well.
Yeah, because you've had that. Before we talk about our history and kind of what we've been through to get where we are, man, what is it like being part of this Romulus Eagles football program?
Man, it's amazing. I'm from Romulus. I'm a hometown guy, so it's amazing to be back and help the kids in the community. So
I take it that you got a phone call one day saying, hey man, let's get you to come on over here?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Cersei hit me up. Actually, when I was in the UP still, he was asking me if I was interested. We just happened to be moving back. So
it was
divine.
Isn't that funny how stuff works?
Hey man, every time.
But speaking of that time up there, man, you really put your mark on that part of the state. I mean, even the young people that I deal with now because of you. Talk about what it was like being an inner city guy, going up to the Upper Peninsula, crossing that bridge on a regular basis when the time was needed to do what you got to do.
Man, it was a culture shock initially because, you know, there's not a lot of people who look like us up there, but it was some positives. Like, because it forced me to get uncomfortable and like really learn who I am, because I didn't have my usual environment, so I had to learn different things, get uncomfortable. So it was a great experience to be able to help kids and like almost change the landscape of basketball up there for a few years.
You totally did. We'll talk about that too. The Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network has been a great sponsor for SPS, and we talk about mental toughness and mental health, and you kind of talked about it yourself when you talk about the mental health and the mental toughness that was needed to transition out of your comfort zone. But even kind of having all eyes on you, people not really being familiar with who you are, but having such an impact. I tell you what, when I came up there, man, the love they got for you and your family, man, is amazing. Talk about that.
Man, it took a minute, but once I got to working with the kids, it was amazing. Like, once people like give you their kids to work with, like they have a different respect and a different love for you. They almost treat you like family at that point. So it was amazing to be able to cultivate those relationships and keep grooming them over the years. Yeah,
I seen a meme on social media. The school was calling home about the kid, and the mother was like, look, I don't call you when I'm having trouble at home, so don't call me when you have trouble with them. So when you take on somebody's kid, they're like, man, if you can deal with my kid, they know you got to be a special person. Not saying they all have that. Let's get back here to football, man, and the rebranding that's taking place here in the Romulus School District. Shout out to the school superintendent, the district superintendent that is, and this is not just a gravel field. You got some turf on the way. It's right there on the side, getting ready to be dropped down. But talk about this whole rebranding process for your school.
And it's great for the city of Romulus, because we've had some negative branding throughout the last few years, but we got some positive things coming in here, and it's amazing. We've had that turf previously for 20 years, and the kids are really excited.
You mean the magic carpet you talking about?
Oh yeah, the magic carpet is what we like to call it. So it's going to be it's going to bring in kids from other districts who are looking for a home. Like we're looking for Romulus kids to come and make this program great.
Yeah, I don't have to say the other schools in the area. We don't have to speak their names, but what is it about this program that makes people need to stay home or even be attracted or drawn to coming over here?
Man, it's a family atmosphere. Like we preach strength, speed, integrity, and brotherhood. It's really a family driven. I can bring my daughter, coach brings his daughter. We got kids out here currently. Like, it's a family environment, and we really want people who want to be here to come into our environment, and that just helps us all grow.
That's great. Well, me knowing you over the years and the type of person you are and how committed you are to helping young people, the fact that you're here tells me what's happening with Romulus, man. With that being said, any special shout outs you want to give before we let you get out of here?
Man, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, LaShawn Davis, and my daughter, Eva.
You just celebrated her birthday?
Oh, yes. Yep. Monday she just turned 7. So without them, none of this would be possible, to be able to make that travel from all the way up north, all the way back down here, and making the adjustments we have to have. So shout out to them.
And let me say this, man, observing you and your lovely family, and to your wife, who I've been able to meet just by being around, talk about a support network. I mean, she has been so supportive of you for what I've been able to see. Now, she may put you in the headlock when you get home and all that kind of stuff.
Without a doubt.
She probably was like, yeah, but I think it's a lot to be said about being able to support your spouse and what they have going on. I mean that's just really important. I just want to acknowledge that.
Yeah, it's definitely. She's my everything. Like without her, none of Grindhouse wouldn't be possible. She helps me with that. Like being able to set up camps and go all over the state. Like she helps me with all of those things. Also, like even after having a bad game, she like brings me home and help me get grounded and like it's only a game. Okay. It's one day. So
let me just add this. This is kind of different, but I can add this because our relationship. If a person isn't naturally like that, how can you get someone to be more supportive of you as a spouse? Male, female, wife, husband. Mm-hmm. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what you can do is get them around individuals who are currently in their role. So like my wife, she talks to a lot of other wives that are husbands are business owners, they're coaches, right? And they can like almost give her like years of head of game almost.
Exposing
her.
her.
Yeah, like just letting her know like, look, this is the things you need to look out for. Like there's going to be some days where he's going to be terrible after a game because like make sure he has a hot meal. Like make sure you rub his
Make sure you got a hot
meal. you know, like simple stuff. Like she's always there for me. And like having somebody to almost mentor you in an aspect to help you get used to that role will help a lot.
So excellent advice, but let me add this too. So the people who may be watching, because I'm not trying to make this into a men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I'm not trying to get into that. However, you have to realize that the more she pours into you, the more success you have to be able to be in a position that when the roles shift, which the natural correlation in life they will, you can support her. So I just think that the challenge for a lot of individuals is that they feel that they don't want to feel like they're being quote unquote taken advantage of or looked past. It's like we're here together, you know, support me, I'm gonna support you. Because I know at the drop of a hat, whenever she says it's something she want to do, you're gonna be there without question.
Yep, she needs some money, she want to go somewhere, like let's go, I got you.
You hear how you talking, y'all? You hear how you talking? He giving you the blueprint, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Hey man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate our friendship all the way. And with that being said, this is Lindsey Hudson with SPS. I'm happy to be out here with a great friend doing great things with a great program. And I also want to thank the Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network for their support as well. With that being said, we'll see you next time. Peace.